Hey, what's up, guys? This is the Editor. I'm coming at you guys with a treasure map glitch in the game of Red Dead Online. Now, it's like kind of a glitch, but then again, it's kind of an exploit. You're just taking advantage of disconnecting and then being able to find like a treasure hunter over and over again. Now, I'm not exactly sure who like the original founders for this is. I'm just gonna link the video that I originally saw on this. Now, this is kind of old. I think it's like a month old. But I never made a video on it, and I guess I will because why not? And this it really isn't that hard. You can do it completely solo as well. One important thing though that you do want, like as a prerequisite, you do want to have a solo lobby or a lobby with not too many people in it. The last video that I have posted, this will be going up on March 1st at 5 p.m. If you go on my channel and you look at a video that I posted 5 hours ago, it'll be a solo lobby method that you can do on PS4. I don't know if you can do it on Xbox or not, but on PS4 you can definitely. But this footage that I'm doing this on is on PC, and I have a solo lobby mod on PC. It just kind of puts you in a solo. But the thing is with that mod is that other people that are using that same mod, you will load into a lobby with those people. So I had like 6 or 7 other people in my lobby, but it really doesn't matter. As long as you either have a solo, if it's solo, it'll probably work best. You can do it, and then also if there's just like a few people in your lobby, you can do it as well. But what you guys want to do is, if once you have the solo lobby working or you have a very low populated lobby, I recommend setting down your camp somewhere in the middle of the heartlands or around that area, because that's where most of these treasure hunters and the like treasure maps on trees spawn. And I'm gonna be putting the RDO map in the description, because if you use the RDO map, you can set a filter to where all it shows you is the treasure hunters and treasure maps that spawn on trees. And I will be linking that in the description, and then I'll also like get a screenshot or something for you guys to look at, and then maybe you can just take a screenshot of the screenshot on the video, and you can just use that if you want to. I think if you're full, like completely full on treasure maps, you can't do this. I think they just won't spawn. But if you're not full on treasure maps, I think it will work. I mean, that's just a guess. That's what I would assume, because it wouldn't make much sense for you to get them if you're full on them. But what you want to do is you want to go to those locations. I had like bookmarked 5 different spawn locations that were close to my original camp spot, and I just went to all of them. Eventually I did stumble across a map on a tree, I believe it was my first one, and you just simply want to grab that map. Now as soon as you see the map symbol on your right hand side, like on the right hand side of the screen, you want to disconnect your internet in some way. Now on the PS4, if you go into settings and then you go to your network settings, there's a checkbox that you can uncheck and check to disconnect that way if you're on Wi-Fi. And also if you have an Ethernet cord, you can just straight up pop the Ethernet cord right out of your console or your computer in order to do that. Or I think you could just close application if you don't want to mess with your internet. I didn't test closing application because usually closed application stuff doesn't really work on PC too well. Unless you set up something in the command prompt where it kills the application instantly, because if you try to close it in Task Manager or if you try to Alt F4, it comes up with a confirm screen, and I think that confirm screen saves your data before it exits the game. Can't talk. But like I said, once you see that, you want to disconnect. Now on PC, whenever you pull out your Ethernet cord, it doesn't instantly say disconnected like it does on the console. On the console, as soon as you pull out your Ethernet cord, it'll come up with a black screen saying that you got disconnected. Now on PC, once you unplug it, you gotta wait like 10 seconds or so, and then it'll take you to the home screen of the game, and then you have to plug back in your Ethernet and then press the home key and then connect back to Social Club in order to get back into the game. But on PS4, like I said, you would just disconnect, it'll give you an error code, and then you go back to the home screen, reconnect, and then you load back into the game. There you go. And then whenever you're at the home screen, I recommend that you spawn at your camp to make things a little bit easier. And then whenever you do spawn at your camp, then you simply just want to go back to these places, like all the spots that I was talking about with the treasure map stuff, and then you should come across either a treasure map on a tree or a treasure hunter holding a treasure map. Now the treasure hunters holding a treasure map are like little gray dots or little white dots that'll pop up on the map, and you'll kind of hear them talking. They'll be like, hey, I can't believe I found this, or I can't find this thing, or whatever it is. And then you can go up to them. I think sometimes they'll offer to sell you the map, but if you want to, you can just kill them. Now this particular guy, he had put the map back in himself, back in himself. He put the map like in his pocket or something. So I just shot him, and then I went and stood over his body, because whenever you loot these guys after they put it back into their satchel or something, it'll go, like, it'll be in their body, so you have to loot them to get it. But if you shoot them and they drop the map, as soon as you walk over the map, you'll pick it up. So what I did was I was hovering over his body, and then I held Y to search his body, and as soon as I saw the treasure map icon on the right hand side of the screen, disconnect from the internet, and then, like I said, you do stand there for a second on PC before it disconnects you for some reason. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You can rinse and repeat those steps and do it as many times as you want to, but once you do get full on treasure maps, I think it'll stop working. So you should go, like, go to the other spots and stuff and get them, and so you have less. On my PC character, I was just about full, so I think I had just enough spots to do this a couple times before it would quit working. But yeah, like I said, you can just redo these steps over and over, get as many treasure maps as you want to. I would recommend that you keep using them, though, throughout you doing this, if you are on the gold grind or something, because if you don't, then I think the chances of you finding them, while you get more and more maps, I think the chances of you finding them, like, start to go lower and lower. So just, keep as less maps as you possibly can. If you're like me, you probably already have like 30 treasure maps on you, so you probably don't even need to do this. But for you new players that are struggling with gold or whatever, and you want these rolls, there you go. There's a little guide on how to do it. And if you don't know how to get a solo lobby, like I said, you can check out my last video on this channel, and that's a pretty good guide. Or you can go to somebody else's video and watch a solo lobby method on their channel, or whatever you want to do. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for the video. If you guys did like this video, then give it a like. If you disliked this video, then give it a dislike. If you guys want to see more videos like this, then go ahead and hit the sub button and you will see more. I'll learn all that stuff. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.